Alright, so on this week of Ameritarts, our question is, what's the best way to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Um, well, first you obviously go to the peanut butter and jelly tree and pluck a couple up because they're just delicious that way. But no, really, I guess you would get 2 slices of bread, put some fucking peanut butter and put fucking jelly on it. But the thing is, it's incredibly important when you're doing this, and my finger is totally not going on the screen. But it's incredibly important to make sure that you don't have like a ton of jelly, because that jelly will turn into a blob and it'll devour small children. I mean, that jelly is gonna go crazy if you let it. You gotta rein that shit in. So you want to put like the thinnest little scraping of jelly and then a ton of peanut butter. Otherwise, you're going to have a jelly blob. That stuff's disgusting. Have you looked at it? I mean, it tastes good in like a tiny amount, but I mean, who the fuck actually likes jelly? You get all these weird jelly filling things like the jelly filled donuts. Do people actually eat them? Because every time I get donuts, like if I got like a big thing of it, or it was, at work or something, the jelly ones are always the ones left. Nobody likes them. Like the jam thumbprint cookies, jam's gross. It's got gelatinous, blobby texture. It feels like you're, one step away from a horror movie. I mean, if you got a giant thing of jelly and it was just going crazy all over the town, what's that called? They made a movie about it. It's called The Blob. Like, if you got all of the jars of jelly together and they formed a sentient being, not even sentient, but it would turn into a blob and it would start devouring people. I don't want to be part of the jelly blob. That's ridiculous. I feel like if you're going to get sugared up or whatever, have some fucking sugar. Like, eat sugar, not jelly. If I want a cookie, I want like chocolate in it or something awesome. Not jelly. I don't want like, oh yeah, my marmalade cookie. That's so delicious. Let me put some of this weird stuff. Like, it's supposed to be healthy, I guess. Not even, it's just supposed to be a way to preserve fruit. But why don't you just eat fruit? It makes so much more sense because jelly's really gross. It is. It's like little nasty coating inside your mouth. If you were to like, you don't eat spoonfuls of jelly. I've never seen someone eat a spoonful of jelly because the texture's funky. It is like a little too reminiscent of, man, I feel like I'm eating a blob. Oh man, like that's kind of gross. Most people don't want to repeat that experience. And so what happens is they just find ways to infiltrate, like on cookies or in our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And together, it's good, but only in small amounts. You just do that tiny little scraping. Because peanut butter, on the other hand, is like a glorious gift to the universe. It's delicious. Peanut butter I could eat forever. And I mean, that's delicious. Your protein, perfect. Not like jelly. Jelly's pretty gross. So, in essence, I mean, you can eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You can also eat a peanut butter sandwich. Just don't eat a jelly sandwich. So when you're making your PB&Js, turn back on the J. It's my advice.